Welcome to Rome. I'm Alfredo. Today we are in the front of Bernini's fountain, one of the highest jewels of Baroque period. So the whole term of this square, which is not a square, it's an oval shape. It's not a square because you see an oval shape because of the stadium underneath, the Stadium of Domitian. It took only one guy in the 1800s to understand the meaning of the hieroglyphs. We're going to see the calling of St. Matthew later on. We're going to go in the depth of Caravaggio, one of the most dramatic and greatest artists of the Baroque period in the 1600s. He is the most dramatic artist out there. He's the first artist that discovered the photography. He was the first director in history. He was able to capture the moment during a painting. So let's walk towards the Pantheon, and this is the only place in Rome that has the original doors. There's a line, our job is to skip the line. By the way, do you see these columns? These are 16 Egyptian granite columns. Did you know that Romans invented the concrete? That was called caimentum, volcanic rock. You have to understand the Romans back in the ancient time, they used to cooperate and work with great Greek architects. But the main reason why most of the tourists travel to Rome is to go inside and to see one of the best Renaissance artists of the time. Raphael is buried inside the Pantheon. And a lot of tourists don't know this. But you have to understand, Rome during the barbaric invasion, and it was completely ripped off. All that bronze that used to be around there, you see all these holes? Used to be full of bronze. Statues of pagan gods of bronze. All these statues were melted down and used to make altars and crosses and decoration for some of the churches of Rome. These are 2,000 years old. Look at it. Yeah. There's a lot of theories about the oculus. A lot of people used to think that the pagan gods used to go to watch through, but it's not true. It's only because of the architectural, when they were building it. Look at the marble that comes from all over the Roman Empire. You got to understand that Pantheon, all these frescoes you see, they didn't exist here. All you would see on top parts, we had all statues of pagan gods. We are in an important moment in history. We're in the 1500s. Raphael, the master of lights and colors, was buried here. And there's a statue of Raphael right here. That's how he used to look like. Whenever you're in Rome, you should go to see the Raphael rooms at the Vatican Museum. Here lays the body of the king that made the unification of Italy, Victor Emmanuel. Look up. Look at the dome. We're going to have a coffee at a very elegant place. This is one of the brand new luxury, you can say, place in town where most of the entrepreneur and businessmen and lawyers, they come here. We are right by the Campo di Fiori in the middle of the historical center. This is what Romans do every day. It's a very light wine. So a lot of sommeliers, they do this constantly. Because in order to understand those six senses that we have in our mouth, we have to spin our wine like this. Smell it. You put your nose into it.
And then you taste it.
And you keep it in your mouth a little bit longer, and then you understand. It's exquisite. It's a delicious taste. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
See, Rome is not only a location, it's a state of mind. Slow motion. You definitely should come and explore this place in your holidays in Rome. cheers.
Me.
To our friendship.
To our friendship.
And to Rome.
To Rome.
Especially.
Mostly.
Aiza, Aiza, Aiza. Abassa, Assa, Assa, Vassa. Costa, Costa, Costa. Alla salute nostra. So we are in Campo di Fiori, and we're gonna go to some of the local shops, like a salami shop, which was one of my favorite. You're gonna taste the best salami in town. It's almost 100 years old. Friends, and this is where I take most of my tourists to do wine and food tasting, and we're going to the salami shop, which is the best in town. It's called Noceria Viola. And they have the best salami in town. I want you guys to go inside and we're gonna taste some delicious salami. This is a family-run business and has been around for 100 years. So we're gonna go to meet the grandfather that started the business. They claim that he invented the salami in Rome.
Really?
Yes, follow me. We have about 5 different types of salami, blended with truffle, with Barolo wine, spicy, and you got some truffle cheese, which is delicious. So this is a famous Parmesan cheese. This is a great selection. This cheese has been around for 1,000 years, made from Parma and Reggio. Parmigiano Reggiano. This is the founder of the salami, Nonno Andrea. This is one of the most authentic cheese shop in town. Yep. Meet the founder from the Ruggieri family, Riccardo. So that's where we take our tourists for the food tour in Rome. Family-run businesses, has been around for 100 years. Yeah, let's go. You see the selection of grappa and the wine that they have? It's a city in Tuscany that is called Nel Montacino. This mozzarella comes from Capua, Aversa. So come and experience the mozzarella at the Ruggieri shop. You guys are gonna love this food tour. One of the most spectacular views of Rome. Top of Navona Square, up in the roof. You're gonna love this. On the top of Borromini's terrace. So this is what you explore with us. St. Agnes and Agony. Yeah, this church right here in the back. These are all the illusionist artists in the modern Rome. This is the fountain of the 4 rivers of Bernini. They just set it up for the Christmas time. Yeah, you see that? St. Agnes. Follow me. Let's go over.